Dear friends, we will learn about decimals today. Please be with me till the last slide is over. Now let us take an example. This example shows 17.592. 17 is the whole number, and then we have got a dot. So the dot separates the whole number from the fractional part. So 5 is at 1/10th place, 9 is at 100th place, and 1 is at 1000th place. So as a whole number will have more value to its left, that is a bigger one, and the fractional part will have smaller value, right? Divide by 10, divide by 100, divide by 1000, so on and so forth, right? As we go to the right, we get smaller and smaller numbers. Here is a visual about some fractions, and we have got integer and decimal parts, right? Yeah, for example, here we have three whole numbers, the integer part, and then there are two in the decimal part. So this is nothing but 3, 2 by 10. 3, 2 by 10. 2 by 10 is equal to 0.2. 2 by 10 is equal to 0.2. So this both are equal. 3, 2 by 10 and 3.2 are one and the same. But this is 3.2 is a decimal representation of the mixed fraction 3, 2 by 10. There are equivalent decimals, right? So you have got two diagrams here. 6 tenths. 6 tenths means 6 by 10. So this is a whole one number, out of which there are 10 parts in that, out of which 6 are taken. So that's how it is 6 by 10. 6 by 10 is a fraction. That fraction is equivalent to 0.6. That fraction is equivalent to 0.6. Now similarly, in the other diagram, there are total 100 parts. In that, we have chosen 60. So 60 hundredths. Out of 100, 60 are taken. So the fraction is 60 by 100, and that is equal to 0.6 or 0.60. They are one and the same. Now how to convert decimal to a fraction? How to convert decimal to a fraction? Decimal is a special case of a fraction. Okay. So how we'll convert? We have dot. After dot to the right, how many numbers are there? So when we are dividing, we have to write so many zeros to the right of 1. So for example, 0.25. 0.25 is equivalent to 0.25 by 1. And suppose we multiply numerator and the denominator by 100, as we know by the rule of the fractions. If you multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number, the value of fraction does not change. So when we multiply 0.25 by 100, we get 25. When we multiply 1 by 100 in the denominator, we get 100. So 0.25 is nothing but 25 by 100. Or simply you can remember, whenever you are converting the decimals, whenever you have got a point, just write 1 there, and to the right, as many numbers are there, you have to write so many zeros. So 0.25 becomes 25 by 100. Now this is simplification. You can simplify this further because both numerator and denominator are divisible by 5. So 25 divided by 5 is 5. 100 divided by 5 is 20. They are further divisible by 5, both numerator and denominator. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So 25 by 100 is nothing but that is equal to 5 by 20 and also equal to 1 by 4. Adding decimals. Adding decimals is very simple, similar to adding the whole numbers, right? Only thing is you have to write them properly. You have to write them properly. Okay. Now in the example you have got 0.32 plus 12.965 plus 1.1. What do we notice? To the right of the dot, there are maximum 3. So we will make convert them. Whenever we have got a fraction to the right, if we add zeros, the value does not change. This process we call it as padding. So 0.32 is nothing but 0.320. And we have to write down one below the other, right? Dot becomes the point. To the right, we'll have fractional part, and to the left, you have got the whole number. So hence we write 12.965 as shown in the diagram. Similarly, 1.1, we pad it with zeros, to the right, 2 zeros. There is nothing but 1.100. Now everything is in place, right? We start the addition from the right side. So we have got 0, 5, 0. When we add these things, we get 5. Then we have got 2, 6. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 0 is 8 only. Then next we have got 3 plus 9 plus 1, that is 13. So 3 comes here, 1 is a carry. So that carry is added. That goes to the left whole part, right? So 1 plus 2 plus 1, that becomes 4. Then finally you have got in the 10th place 1. So this answer for this is 14.385. 0.32 plus 12.965 plus 1.1 is 14.385. There is another example here. Same procedure we have to follow. 51 plus 14.02, 2.1. Here we have got maximum 2 digits to the right. So we have to pad it with that. Though there is no fractional part in 51, we write dot 00 indicating that the fractional part is 0. Plus 14.02. 2.1 is written as 2.10. Now as usual you have to add from the right side, rightmost. 0, 2, 0 added becomes 2. Then 0, 0, 1 added becomes 1. 1 plus 4 plus 2 is 7. 5 plus 1 is 6. So hence we get 67.12. 51 plus 14.02 plus 2.1 is nothing but 67.12. Now, this is an assignment we are posting you, right? So you have to work out and then do the answers. Okay. How do you do it? Everything is written in the proper way, like 18.18 plus 22.74. Now you start adding from right, the 100th place. 8 plus 4 is 12. So 2 you'll get there and then 1 carry. So 1 plus 1 plus 7, 9. So that becomes 0.92. The very first problem that I am talking about. Similarly, you can solve the whole things, right? Now we are going for subtraction. Subtraction is also similar to your addition. While writing, you have to write them properly, padding with the zeros to the right. So since we have got 13.8 and 1.27, after the decimal point, we have got 0.27. There is two places. Whereas 13.8 we padded with 0. So it becomes 13.80. So minus 1.27. So as usual, subtraction also is from the rightmost, 100th place. 0 minus 7. So you have to take a carry from the 10th place. So that becomes 10. And 7 is left there. So 10 minus 7 is 3. And because from 8, 1 has gone, you have got 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. Then we go to the whole part. 3 minus 1 is 2. And then the 10th place, 1 as it is. So the answer is 12.53. So similarly, you can solve all these things. You can do practice, right? Then you'll be learning well. If you like our video, like it.
We'll post it, friends. And this is our sir, Virashalingam. Very thanks, Virashalingam. Like, share, and subscribe, friends. Bye bye.